My Mediterranean Diet: Lose Weight Without Dieting. Today, we are able to observe that the lifespan of every single individual is decreasing. From this, we are able to infer that Mediterranean diet regime is healthy for everybody who wants to enhance their longevity or the span of their life. This diet plan is beneficial because this includes the excessive consumption of vegetable and fruit and low consumption of meat and meat items. There may be a balanced consumption nutritious food. With this eating habits, particular restrictions are getting placed. Those foods that are rich in nutrients and can be hazardous when taken within a fantastic sum were currently being lowered, such as meat and its products. The nutritious one particular is chosen to get taken in a huge volume, this kind of as vegetables and fruits. It truly is because it has the much less negative effects to the system. The Mediterranean diet regime is emphasized by abundant in plant food items, contemporary fruits and olive oils. The olive oil, being the pillar from the explained eating habits, is mentioned to get an elixir ingredients of the recipe. For it includes a monounsaturated fatty acids and antioxidative substances that are believed to prevent some with the key heart diseases by banning the bad cholesterol and supporting the excellent ones. It's also a great assist inside the prevention of colon cancer. It has been categorized accordingly: the substantial top quality further virgin, the first extracted oil from olive without making use of any chemicals or warmth or fusion, the virgin which comes from the second pressing of the olives, the pure which had already undergone some filtration and refining, along with the additional light which retains just a little quantity olive's flavor. This eating habits is based on standard cuisine inside the Mediterranean international locations. With this, you will benefit not only in health and fitness but also in weight issues. Since olive oil could be the major issue during this diet, let's compare and see the difference with other existing oils in the market. Compared to other oils, olive oils are considerably healthier because it comes from a real clean fruits. Others are pretty extraction from the technology they known as science, which is made up of excessive quantity of toxins and sometimes uric acids, which is often actually risky for human consumption. Like for example the canola oil. And when it comes on the storage of this oil, like any other oil, heat is the significant enemy of oils. Oils must be kept inside a cool, dark place and really should be tightly sealed to steer clear of generous amounts of oxygen from entering within the bottle, for it'll rapidly grow to be rancid. One more element which is often the trigger with the rancidity of a particular oil are warmth, light, and higher temperatures. The fundamental of this diet includes the following food items: cheeses, refreshing fish, aromatic herbs, nutritious nuts, colorful veggies, earth-flavored olives, juicy fruits, seafood items, and a lot more of meals. The total extra fat of this food plan is stated to be 25% to 35% of calories, with saturated excess fat 8% or much less of calories. It can extend the age or lifespan of those folks who are engaged in this type of diet regime. Saturated fats are poor for the entire body if it can be too very much. The good thing is, it truly is far better to our well-being because there's only a little level of it on the stated diet. This extra fat can raise the number of cholesterol within the blood, and it is not very good to your physique if large amount of it really is consumption. The Mediterranean diet has no roots to trace at all. It existed additional than thousands of years ago. Even before the time it was discovered to get very useful in humans' health and diet plan. lengthy time ago. These Mediterranean cuisine are just currently being considered to get some simple dishes that are needed for survival. The folks on the Mediterranean are identified as the wheat civilizations, although the other rice and corn are identified to become for East nations and Mesoamerica respectively. It was not until after Dr. Ansel Keys in 1965 completed a research about the people today in Mediterranean under his research called Seven Nations Study. On this examine, it was discovered out that men and women on this location eat sumptuous amount of olive oil, making the heart diseases rates extremely low for only about 40%. Even though there had been no actions by actions guide during this eating habits unlike any other, the important aspect here would be the olive oil that is the one responsible for giving off the monounsaturated oils essentially required for healthy diet regime and lifestyle. One more barrier of giving the exact pattern for this diet regime is that you'll find far more or much less 18 nations around the world which can be within this location. This kind of international locations have own diet pattern. Their patterns include substantial intakes of veggies, fruits, breads and other cereals. But the most widespread of which can be their cuisines, which is savored by olive oil. Thank you for stopping by your time to watch my video. If you liked, please subscribe to my channel and activate notifications because I will upload interesting videos every day. I wish you all the best.